Hey YouTube, Sebastian here, Veg City, 31st of December 2021. Decided to come to the shop a little bit today, well, to the shop farm, just to finish up what I wanted to do. It is currently 3:15 in the afternoon. Nice and cold outside. I don't know if you guys can see, but it's just dark. Temperatures at about -10, -12 degrees today, so it is a little bit on the cold side, but it's okay. Nice and warm and cozy in the store, 23, 24 degrees. So I thought I'd show you guys. A lot of people have been asking, when am I going to put the stuff up on the walls? So here we are. I've transplanted a lot of the herbs, everything up. There was a little bit of tweaking that I needed to do on the irrigation. I wasn't happy too much at the beginning. There was a little bit too much dripping. So let me show you guys in detail what it's all about. So the way that I've done it is my irrigation system is coming from my one tank. So I had a comment regarding the heater. I hope you're happy with that. I've submerged the heater all the way at the bottom. I agree with you, it's a lot safer. My water level in the tank that is actually getting the water all the way back up is at about 300 liters, so it's constant 300, so it's not too bad. I've just switched on the second pump now that actually pumps the water up onto my irrigation system, and that irrigation system goes all the way along all the pipes. So far so good after the tweaking. What I had to do with the tweaking, let me just show you guys on one of the shorter pipes, is instead of having it coming from the front, I've actually made it come from the top, and I've made it go through one of the baskets themselves, and I've got a little bit of the foam in the front just to hold it that it doesn't spray all over. I'm not gonna win all the way with splashing and a little bit of dripping on the side, similar to this, you know. But the good part is that it might drip out of the one and then it drips down into the second one and the third one and so on. Some of them have a little bit more dripping, but it's okay. A little bit of water on the floor isn't gonna kill me. Nothing that a good mop in the morning just to tidy up a bit and dry it up. It's warm enough in the store. If it's a few drops here and there, it shouldn't be a problem. It might become a problem if one of the pipes had to come out or something on this level. So far so good. What I would do maybe in a later stage is to actually have pot plant trays at the bottom, nothing too big, like 1-2 centimeters. So whatever water comes down, a bit too much excess water, I can always sort that out in the morning. That's not a problem. Some of them drip a little bit more than others, so before I leave, fix it up and hopefully it is not too bad. Anyway, so let me show you guys what it's all about. Let me try and get closer views of them. So on the one side here, I've got all my chives. So I've got an average, I've got 11 holes per tubes, but the top hole is currently being used for the top fob. So it's about 10, 11 holes that I'm utilizing. So as you guys can see, the chive is up, the parsley are up, and then I'm going to be calling this the Great Wall of Basil. Yep, okay, I might have gone a little bit overboard on the basil, but this was the one day where, that was actually the first day that I started seedling, and I decided, okay, I was like in a trance, you know. I was busy and I was seedling, and then at the end of the day I realized, geez, I've just planted over 750 seeds of basil. So not all of them did come out. I'll give you guys numbers on the comments if you want exactly how many of them there is. But this wall alone has over 1,200 plants that it can take. So the rest of the plants are on the other wall, and that would be on my beds. So the beddings, let me finish on the wall first. So give you guys a little bit of a close-up so you guys can actually see. So the water comes from the top, and it drips down all the way through. It's actually perfect because it's just on the root system, so it's not flooding the whole plant. It's just dripping on the root system. So far so good. So all the water drips down to the bottom. My 110 millimeter piping that is going all the way back through, and it goes back into the tank. Let me not drop the sulfate in the water. There we go. So then it drops back into the tank. So it's a good water flow. Everything seems to be working. I've moved back some of the lights so it gets enough light. I still have a few more, but those ones I'm keeping them on top of my seedling beds. People might be asking me, why do I not utilize the beds to grow other stuff? Eventually I will. At the beginning I'm utilizing for my seedlings, so some of them I've got them in the trays. Those are all the extras that never came out, so I don't want to throw them away. I'm just leaving them here, see if I can win and have a few more extra plants. In the other beds I've got my strawberries, which are growing quite good here. So those are doing good. Strawberries, I've given them an extra day or two. I just want the roots to get a little bit longer before I move them up. So there is the place for my strawberries. I still have plenty seeds on the strawberries. So this is gonna be a wall that will be full of basil and strawberries at the beginning. As the time goes, depending on the customer request, I'm still wanting to plant a lot of thyme, thymian, rosemary, and as well quite a few other herbs. So hope you guys enjoy. Just a few seconds. So here we are. A living wall of basil. Alright YouTube, you guys enjoy. Hey do.